In our first video, we shared how we found and purchased this land and showed you what it looked like when we first bought it. In this episode, we'll take you through the process of clearing the overgrown weeds and beginning the transformation of our land. After about 2 weeks, we completed all the necessary documentation with the land registry and the municipal council, and it was finally time to begin clearing the land. On this day, my father and I packed up a grass cutting machine along with a few liters of petrol for it and headed to the site to start cleaning. When we purchased the property, it was overgrown with weeds to some extent, but on this day, it has grown even more, reaching nearly 3 feet in height. In this clip, you can also see the first bit of wildlife approaching us. Just kidding, guys. Anyway, after having some breakfast, we decided to start clearing the land from the front corner using the grass cutting machine. Additionally, a particularly stubborn creeping weed had completely covered the back fence along the side facing the paddy field. Getting rid of this specific weed was very hard because it had a very thick stem to it. So I took it out with a knife manually. When using the grass cutting machine, since there are lots of weed grass, it started wrapping around with the string blade of the cutter. So we had to switch to the metal blade on the grass cutter. When clearing a thick weed grass covered land like this, holding the blade slightly at an angle with the arc-like motion helped us cut them with ease. While he was cutting the grass, I started cleaning up the mess with a rake. I gathered the wheat grass into a few piles so we could burn them later. Here you can see the excited Boo Boo joining us, even though she is far away in Japan busy with her studies. We worked until around 4 pm and then called it a day. By the end of day 1, we had already cleared about half of the land. Little by little, the land is getting cleared up and it's already starting to look better. Here we are taking a short break to check out the right side of the property to mark the boundary, so we know how far to clear. Welcome to day 2 of clearing the land. Here you can see the very optimistic me. On this day, we bought 2 fresh coconuts from a nearby vendor. This is my father cutting them open, and I have to say this was the best coconut I've had to date. It had the perfect balance of sweetness and tanginess. Truly the best refreshing drink you could ever ask for. When working in direct sunlight, it's very good to have a coconut because it provides all the nutrients we need to stay hydrated. After that, we started working and managed to clear the entire land by lunchtime. We brought lunch from home that day because my father doesn't like eating from restaurants or outside places that much. After lunch, it was finally time for the fun part, setting fire. We made several piles of weeds, spread them across the land, and set them on fire. By doing this, we hope to kill the weeds so they wouldn't grow back easily. This is a common practice used by farmers all around the world. This spot gets direct sunlight during the middle of the day. which quickly dried up the grass piles and made it easier for us to set them on fire. Within few minutes of setting the fire, the whole area was covered in smoke like this. Luckily, it wasn't a problem since there aren't any nearby houses yet. After a while, we felt the smoke was getting a bit too much and affecting the surroundings. So we put out a few fires to reduce it.
This is day 3 of cleaning the land. By now, our dream land is completely cleared and ready for a fresh start. We can clearly see all the boundaries and it feels great to finally start planning our next step. On this day, we took some photos of the empty land and called it a day. We are super excited to show you what's coming next on Boo Boo Garden. So stay tuned if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey. Until then, see you everyone. Stay safe and stay well. Bye bye.